boys, ASMR World. Hope everyone's well. It's Wednesday, the Wednesday before the Premier League kicks off on Friday, so not long to go now. I've been meaning to do this video for ages, but it's a madden. Like, it's just non-stop round here. I go on holiday on Monday. I was on a long holiday not so long ago, in between all that general life and everything else that goes with that. So this is the first chance I've had to do this video, and I was going to leave this till Friday, but the season starts Friday, and I figured we've got 20 minutes now. Let's pump one out. If you can hear it tapping in the background, it's my dog walking on the wooden floor, the little bugger. Anyway, I was going to go through transfers. Not every transfer, clearly, because although there's not been a lot, there really has not been anywhere near as many as we normally get. Even like with the lower end of the, like, outside of the top six, not many teams have done much business. It's crazy, if you ask me. As of today, on Wednesday, it's looking like West Ham have finally agreed a deal with Manchester United, my team, for Harry Maguire for 30 million. You have to laugh. Honestly, you have to laugh. We have become a laughing stock for transfers, both in and out of our club. We bought Aaron Maguire for 80 odd million. We're selling him for 50 odd million less than what we paid. We're paying Eric Bailly to go, I think. We're paying for his taxi fare, buying him at McDonald's on the way, the drive-through, the lot, just to get rid of him. Fred, who I have no issue with, I think maybe not starting 11, week in, week out, but definitely a rotation player. No problem with Fred at all. There's talk of us selling McTominay. What the hell? Why would you sell McTominay? He come through the academy. He not cost us anything. He puts a shift in every chance he gets. Not the most gifted, but he will get you goals, and he will put in a shift. Can't ask much more than that. So I hope we keep McTominay. But the minute it's looking like Maguire's going, Fred could be on his way. We still haven't sold Martial. What the hell is that all about? I do not know. Maybe he's got something on the owners, on the Glazers, and he's blackmailing them. You got to keep me at Man United because I know that you once shagged a chicken. Something daft like that, I don't know. But he's still United. We are apparently. It's looking like we are pushing through with a deal for Amrabat. I mean, how crazy is that? He's about 25 million quid from Fiorentina. Man City, like, pay their cleaners that every day. 25 million quid. Yeah, can you empty the bin in the office? Yeah, have you done that? Okay, it's an extra 5 million. Yeah, we have to wait to sell players to bring in a 25 million pound midfielder. But Amrabat's on his way apparently, and Talibo, a centre back at Lille, or Nice. Is it Nice, I think? Who had a spell at Barcelona. He's potentially coming in as a replacement for Harry Maguire. I really hope we keep hold of Johnny Evans. Yes, I'd said that. I really do. His leadership qualities, his experience. We should have brought him back years ago. When he went to Leicester, we should have got him then. That's my opinion. And the fact he's coming on a free, and he only needs to play like League Cup games, maybe. But go off the bench in the odd league game, or start the odd league game. I'd be happy with that. It's not going to cost us much, so get him in. Good experience. In the team, I'll take that every day of the week. Obviously, we signed Højbjerg, not Højbjerg, bloody Tottenham's Højbjerg. Højlund, the Danish striker from Atalanta. We got Onana in. want to see what Mount's going to do. That's it. That's all I need to do. I need to see him in a United shirt in the league doing stuff. Because I was never his biggest fan at Chelsea. What convinced me was the amount of Chelsea fans saying they didn't want him to go and they were gutted he was gone. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe they see something weekly that I've never seen. Especially not for England anyway, Christ. Alright, we'll just go through teams as we think of them. Man City, Bernardo Silva's not signed a new deal yet. He could sign or he could go to Barcelona or PSG. Kyle Walker is looking like he's going to stay at Man City. He has been linked with Bayern Munich. They want him. He won't be expensive. I was seeing about 13 million quoted. But it looks like he's probably going to stay. I mean, he was playing on the weekend in the Green Shield. I don't see why he'd leave, especially this late after the interest was initially shown in him. They've let Gundogan go to Barca. Well, come on to that in a sec. Riyad Mahrez has gone to Saudi. Ooh, I think that is huge. Mahrez last season, didn't he get like a hat-trick in a Champions League game that got him towards the final? I'm sure he did, or at least a couple of goals. He is such an important player for them. Foden went right off the boil last season. Grealish obviously stepped up, but Foden went off the boil. They'd sold Sterling, but it was okay because they had Mahrez. And now they don't have Mahrez. Bernardo Silva might go. Foden's not found his form. They don't have Sterling. And now they look a bit lopsided. They were linked today, I seen, with Paqueta, the West Ham lad. What the hell? They've come out of left field, didn't it? But apparently West Ham won't accept anything less than 85 million. Yes. They were offering 20 for Maguire. But they want 85 for Paqueta. I know Maguire's not that good, but 55 million price difference. Anyway, so yeah, Paqueta has been linked with Man City as a bit of an odd one, if you ask me. A little bit random, but whatever. And who else has been on move or linked with moves? They brought in Guavidal, didn't they? The centre back from RB Leipzig, the most expensive centre back in the world now. Overtook Harry Maguire and Van Dijk. I think Maguire had the record for the most expensive defender. Why City needed another centre back, I do not know. They got Ruben Diaz. They got Laporte. I can see Laporte going, but at the same time, it's not being linked to the move at the minute. They've got Akanji. Now got Guavidal. They've got Ruben Diaz, John Stones. Holy guacamole! I did see a story that Stones could move into midfield permanently, but I'm not sure if that's the plan or not. They also brought in Kovacic from Chelsea, which looks like a bargain for like 20 odd million that they paid. They kept hold of Phillips, a strange one, and they sold a very good goalkeeper to Burnley. They had Trafford, who was the England goalkeeper during the under-21s championship, and they fetched a lot of money for him. Yet United can't get a lot of money for Dean Henderson, who has played about he's had like 2 seasons in the Premier League now, I think, on loan at Forest and Sheffield United. Yet he can't get, I think Sheffield United, yet we can't get any good money for him. Crazy. We also let David Gea go on a free. I mean, I did not like how that was done. He should have been given a proper send-off. It wasn't. It's wrong. I don't like it. Moving on, Newcastle. I mean, these are all top mid guys. Newcastle side, Sandro Tonali from AC Milan. Apparently a very, very good player. He didn't want to go. And then he was convinced by the money, I guess. They sold Alan Saint-Maximin. Replaced him with Harvey Barnes, who then scored 2 on his home debut in a friendly against Villarreal. I think Barnes will be very good for them. I think he'll become first choice on that left side. honesty, I could be wrong here, much because I don't really like the lad, but I think the Anthony Gordon deal will be made to look ridiculously bad by how good Harvey Barnes is. Yes, Gordon's younger. Yes, he's a right knobhead. But I just don't see him doing the business. And for that sort of fee, that's a lot of money they paid for him. They've also signed Livramento from Southampton, 42 million, I believe, or 32 million. Started well at Southampton when he first joined from Chelsea, went right off the boil, and I think he was injured though for quite a bit. He'll be there to give a bit of competition and some rest time to Trippier, who was Newcastle's first choice and only choice right back last season, I believe. He played up pretty much all their games. Everton have brought in Ashley Young. Let's make it easy on ourselves. Let's just bring up the transfer list because I can't remember every single transfer at the top of my head. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. That'd be silly. Premier League. Transfers. Bear with me, guys. Let's find out. Okay, here we go. Just trying to find a list of. Okay, here we go. So Arsenal, let's go for Arsenal quickly. Brought in Kai Havertz, Julian Timber, and Declan Rice. Not a bad window, is it? Honestly, it's not a bad window. I do think Arsenal, if they had a top striker, any Arsenal fans now are all like, oh, we got Jesus, we got Havertz, we got Nketiah. And I say, top striker is what you need. If they got that, then they would be my favourites for the league this season. They haven't got that. So, Jesus is not a striker, or a good one. And Nketiah is not proven like week in, week out striker. They got Balogun, maybe he goes on to be that striker, but they're looking to sell him. Havertz is not that striker, like he was on for Chelsea. So yeah, they need a top striker, but apart from that, very good business. They've let various players go. Granit Xhaka's gone. Pablo Mari's gone. Matt Turner's gone to Forest. Maitland-Niles gone to Lyon. It's a strange one. Villa, what a window they've had. They've had potentially the top three. They are in the top three for transfer windows this time round. Villa have signed Yuri Tielemans on a free, bear in mind, a free. Rico Richards from West Brom, Pau Torres for under 28 million from Villarreal, and Moussa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen for 34.6 million. That is bonkers. They've let Ashley Young go. Marvelous Nakamp has gone to Luton on a permanent. Louis Barry's gone out on loan to Stockport. And yeah, that's about it really. Bournemouth, they let Gary O'Neill go, and they brought in, is it called Ibanez? They like the bloke from Spain. They've got Hamad Traore for 20 million quid, Justin Clivert, 9.5 million from Roma, Romain Fevre from Lyon, Milos Kerkez from AZ Alkmaar, and a loan deal from Inter Milan, a Ionut Radu. Out of all these, I only know Justin Clivert, but they've spent some big money there for Bournemouth. 20, 30, 43, 58, just short of 60 million. The Fevre one from Lyon has gone out on loan to Lorient. Stanislas has been released. Been there a lot of years. Brentford have brought a keeper, Mark Flecken, because they're selling their keeper to Arsenal. Yep. Kevin Chardet from Freiburg is going 22 million. Apparently, this lad is as fast as hell. Apparently, anyway. Romeo Beckham from Inter Miami is coming on a permanent to their B team, I think that is. Nathan Collins from Wolves. I live in Wolves, and it's shocking and sad to see what that club has done to their fans. The manager left yesterday, Lopetegui, and there's just no hope for the season, in my opinion. Pontus Jansson left Brentford. Lots of players who we don't really need to talk about. Brighton, João Pedro from Watford, 30 million quid. James Milner from Liverpool on a free. Mahmoud Dahoud from Dortmund on a free. Bart Verbruggen from Anderlecht, the goalkeeper. Igor from Fiorentina. You don't have a first name, it's just Igor. It's like Igor, the what was he in? Ghostbusters. The flares stack go Brighton, like about 50,000 players, including Undav, who did right last season. Robert Sanchez gone to Chelsea, 25 million. They've kept hold of Casado so far. I mean, why Chelsea are just dragging their feet off of this, I do not know. They could have got this deal done 10 times by now. And so could Liverpool with Lavia. Could have easily had it done by now. Burnley, brought in Jordan Bayer from Mönchengladbach. Michael Obafemi from Swansea. James Trafford from City. Nathan Redmond on a free. It's not a bad deal at all. At all. The experience that lad has. Ashley Barnes is gone. That's a strange one. Been there for a lot of years, Ashley Barnes. Chelsea and Kunku came in 52 million and he's injured for like 2 months. I hate to revel in other people's discomfort, but I'm quite happy about that because he's going to be so good for them, and I'm glad he'll be gone for at least a couple of months. I hope it's for at least a couple of months, ideally a year. Now, I won't wish that upon him, but the longer he's out, the better for everyone else. Nicholas Jackson off a 30 million quid, look brilliant. He's in my fantasy football team. Diego Moreira, Alex Matos, Angelo from Santos, Axel DCC from Monaco, Ukchukwu from Rennes, Robert Sanchez from Brighton. They spent lots and lots of money. Have Chelsea, as you'd expect. They've loaned out half of the EU. The list of players they've loaned out or sold is longer than my leg. Both legs put together. Palace have brought in Jefferson Lerma from Bournemouth, Matis Franca from Flamengo. Palace is still operating like a small-minded club. This is Palace who've been in the Premier League now for a lot of years. Yet apparently still don't have money to buy players. Jack Bourne's gone to Rangers, Milivojevic has gone to Saudi, Zaha, finally, that moaning Myrtle idiot has left. He does my head in. We'll go onto him another day. But he's gone to Galatasaray on a free. Everton have brought Ashley Young and Anna Danjuma. Sold Moise Kean to Juve on a permanent. And Kunku's left. Yermina's left to Fiorentina. Tom Davies and Josh Townsend. Tom Davies has been released. I did not see that one. It's the first time I've heard of that. I remember when he broke into the team, a lot was expected of him, wasn't it? Yeah, big high hopes for Tom Davies. Has 2 youngsters that have now flopped for them pretty much. Anthony Gordon, where they sold him, and Tom Davies. Fulham have brought Raul Jimenez and Calvin Bassey from Ajax. The former Rangers centre-back Calvin Bassey. They've kept hold of Mitrovic at the minute, and they're Marco Silva's still there, and Mitrovic is looking like he's going to stay and not go to Saudi, which is great news for them. Liverpool, McAllister, 35 million. Dominic Szoboszlai, 60 million. And then they've let go at least 80 midfielders. Like, the experience that Liverpool have lost, it would be like if we went into an old people's home, like a home for the elderly, and just said to all the elderly people over the age of 60, look, we don't need you in here anymore. You can go back home. We're going to have this elderly people's home for people under the age of 50, because we think having youth here is more important than the elderly. That's what they've done at Liverpool. They've let go John Henderson, like 80 years worth of experience. James Milner, 2,000 years of experience. Oxlade-Chamberlain, a lot of experience, if bang average at best. I just find it crazy the players that they've let go in midfield. Oh, and Fabinho, let's not forget Fabinho, who also has at least 94 years of experience. And they've just all gone. And in their place they brought in two midfielders, one with Premier League experience, one without. I don't think they need a lot doing at Liverpool. Defensively, they probably need a good right back, because Trent is crap at defending. And maybe it's time to freshen up the left back position. Robertson hasn't been the Robertson of old for about 3 years, has he? Up front, if they had any more attacking power, they would be like the Nazis at their peak during World War II. I mean, they're just that strong. They're ridiculous how strong the Liverpool attack is. It's crazy. Luton, I'm sorry if you're a Luton fan, I'm going to skip them because I don't know anyone they've bloody brought in all honesty. Just looking here. Oh, Tae Chong from United, 4 million quid. Well, former United player. 1 minute. Milo, wake up. Dog's snoring. Marvellous Nakamba, they've brought in from Villa. It's pretty boring in it, the Luton stuff. I hope for their sake they stay up, but at the same time, I don't expect them to. Man City, as we said, Guardiola and Kovacic, 2 Croats, have come in. Over 100 million quid. Liam Delap's gone on loan. Gundogan's left. James Trafford's gone to Burnley. Mendy. No, he's not gone to Prison FC. He's just been released on a free. Mahrez, 30 million quid. United have let Tellers. I mean, look at this. Alex Tellers, 4 million quid. That's what we do with our players. Charlie Savage has gone to Reading. Elanga, 15 million. For fuck's sake. De Gea, Tuanzebe, both gone on freeze. Phil Jones has been released. Can't say it's not like about time. He was picking up about 200 grand a week for doing sod all. Just eating like arrows and drinking Diet Cokes. He was getting a lot of money for that. Newcastle brought in Yankuba Minter, never heard of him. Sandro Tonali, Harvey Barnes and Livramento. A lot of money spent on good players. Chris Wood, they finally got rid of him. 15 million quid to Forest. Minter has gone out on loan to Feyenoord. Cardano to Leeds for 300 grand. St Maximin's gone to Saudi. Mike Longstaff's been released. I remember when he broke into the team alongside his brother Sean Longstaff. And if you told anyone said then he'd be released on a free, you'd be like, totally stupid. Kieran Clark released on a free. Forest brought in Chris Wood, Ola Aina from Torino, Elanga from United, Matt Turner from Arsenal, Sheffield United again. If you're a Sheffield United fan, I apologise, but I don't care. I don't know anyone that they've brought in. Just looking. Yep, don't know any of them. Solomon on a free from Shakhtar. Ashley Phillips, 2 million from Blackburn. They wanted like 15 when I seen it. I think it's like 2 million, rising to like 500 million probably. Mickey van der Ven signed in last day to apparently a very good player from Wolfsburg. And Alejo Vélez. So Tottenham have needed a striker for about the last 2 centuries to seriously give Harry Kane a run for his money and a rest. They've gone out and signed an Argentinian with next to hardly any experience, and he'll probably be as big a flop as some of their former players. Tottenham had a lot of flops over the years, a lot of strikers who flopped. Sergei Rebrov, Roberto Soldado, Aubameyang, a lot Aubameyang, Adebayor, my bad, and a fair few that just have escaped my memory. Vinicius, but it's been a fair few. Harry Winks has gone to Leicester, 10 million. Lucas Moura on a free has left. That's a shame. What a player Lucas Moura was for Tottenham at times. It's a shame he couldn't stay fit enough. Some people don't think, do they, on their motorbikes? I'm trying to do a video here. So I'm just trying to find where we're up to, or lads and lassies. Right, Tottenham, yep. West Ham, at the time of this was around, all they brought in was Sean Moore, but their fans are well happy from Cliftonville. To be fair, they're about to sign Maguire, Ward-Prowse. That deal's just about done by all accounts, so that'll be a couple of good players for them. And they've signed Edson Alvarez from Ajax. It'll be a great signing, I believe. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Alvarez, and Chelsea wanted him like a year ago, 2 years ago, and now he's gone to West Ham. Wolves have signed Boubacar Traoré from Metz and re-signed Matt Doherty on a free from Atletico Madrid. I mean, how he got a move to Atletico, I'll never know. And Wolves have let like half of the West Midlands go. The list of players I've gone is ridiculous. And that's it, guys, that's our transfer roundup. Apologies that I've had to rush this video and nobody has given my proper thoughts on like half of these transfers. It is just a bit of a mad one, and I don't have the time to do everything because I'm not Superman. But if I ever get the ability to do everything, I will definitely do much longer videos. But we'll do plenty more football videos throughout the season. Don't forget, in the community tab is the link for, or the code to join my fantasy football league. Take it easy and I'll see you all again. I'm going to stay in my form. I've been doing the garden. I've literally come from out the back, from cutting the grass to coming into this video, from going to put everything away. That's how much I'm getting, squeezing everything into one day. So let's go and wash my hands. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.